The simplest strength protocol that I think would benefit most people is what we call a double progression. All a double progression is two variables are being manipulated. And the reason I like to manipulate two variables as opposed to just throwing on a weight on the bar or something like that, we're increasing reps, is you get a little bit more optionality, which actually allows for a little bit more psychological flexibility and just making things last in training like longer, right? So the weight on the bar can't always increase week to week. And also people can have just a crummy day and you don't want them feeling like crap when they have to strip 20% off the bar. Sometimes you just got to strip some weight off the bar. But all a double progression is it's a range of reps at a certain intensity or prescriptive level, right? So basically what you could do is you have, say, somebody do 2 sets of 6 to 10 reps at RPE 8. Right. So you have, your sets and reps, which is essentially the volume. That 6 to 10 range essentially means, okay, if you do, let's say 135 pounds for the bench press and you get 7 reps at RPE 8 for your first set, and you get 135 pounds for 6 for the second set at RPE 8. Okay, there was a little bit of a drop off there between the first and the second set. Cool. Next week, we're going to try to do 2 sets of 7 or plus reps at 135 to see if we're actually getting stronger, right? We're keeping some variables the same while also trying to drive up the variable of reps or basically of reps, right? So what you're doing here, like, again, in practice, that looks like, hey, I actually did a set of 8 at RPE week 2 and a set of 7 at RPE week 2. Cool, right? So once you get to that level where you're at 2 sets of 10 at 135 for RPE 8, then you add load. You can go to 145, and then you see where you're at again. You do a set of 8 at RPE 8 at 145, you do a set of 7, and we just keep that slow progression to where we're doing 2 sets of 10 at a particular weight and RPE level, and then we just bump it up again. It also allows for some flexibility, like if you do a set of 10 at 135 on the first session and it's RPE 8, you could add load and do a set of 6 at 155 at RPE 8. Like, both of those are probably a stimulus that is going to help you get stronger over time, which is really what we're trying to do. We're just trying to figure out how to deliver a stimulus over and over again. So I love double progressions as a really simple way to help people make progress, but also just to keep it simple and get people where they want to go, get them feeling progression, get them understanding challenge, because that's also part of it, is week to week you're trying to challenge yourself a little bit more. So incorporate double progressions into your training. I think it can be super advantageous. That's all I got for today. Peace.